I'm telling you, boy. I'm telling you, boy. You know what I'm trying to see this? Boy, I'm trying to you don't. I'm saying this, I'm walking my goddamn truck. Alright then. That's what I'm talking about. Like you knew, buddy. I'm telling you, knew, man.
Got some people helping here.
He's got a big lot of money.
Los Cruces. I'm on the road. I'm on Telshore in Loman. I'm heading west behind a drunk driver who's already hit a curb. They're driving 2 lanes and they're speeding and they're gonna hit someone. Ah! No,
they're passing the on-ramp to the test.
So we're crossing over the 25,
headed towards
on Loman, heading west.
Passing Walmart.
We're passing Walmart. They are now in the center lane. Nope, now they're back in the left lane, and
they're driving
back
up
to the center lane. It's a maroon car. What was
it's
that
a maroon Toyota. I believe it's a Corolla. They're passing Chick-fil-A?
No, they're passing Chick-fil-A. They're gonna hit somebody.
These people are really, really, really drunk.
They're really drunk.
Holy shit. He's gonna hit the curb.
He's gonna.
He just hit the curb again. He's gonna bust the tire.
He's gonna hit the other curb.
He's gonna.
Yes. Man.
Holy shit.
Oh, they're gonna hit that.
Holy shit. It's freaking me out.
They're gonna kill somebody. Okay.
Shit. Curb. Curb.
Los Cruces, New Mexico, January the 19th, 2024, somewhere around 9:30 in the evening. This couple, the citizen's dash camera footage, this couple has been following this maroon Toyota for a little bit, and they're in contact with dispatch and explaining that they're intoxicated, and they're giving them a play-by-play. It's kind of amusing to listen to these two. What's going on in front of them is not amusing, but listening to these two is. But as they go a little further down the road here, there's a couple of pickup trucks that kind of notice what's going on, and they get a little proactive, and one of the trucks gets in front of them, another one gets behind them. They kind of box them in and work them into getting pulled over here a little bit. And boy howdy, is this girl blitzed. She is so wasted they can't do field sobriety. I mean, just they'll get into it, but they just can't do it. She's clueless. She thinks she's in El Paso on her way to Los Cruces. So she's not even know where she's at. So we'll pick it back up here. This couple's kind of entertaining. They're they kind of I like the backseat driving by the passenger. So anyway, we'll get back to it, and they'll get this one pulled over before she does any really real damage. But thank goodness somebody does, because man, she is all over the place. All right, let's get after it. Hit that like, subscribe, all that good stuff. Let's check out an extremely intoxicated female driver who should have never gotten behind the wheel of a vehicle, period.
Just stay away from him. He's going to hit somebody. Let them... Oh.
It's them. They're stopping everybody.
All right, good. Shit. Just stay here. Why? Let this guy... He's got a truck. He's going to stop him. They're probably cops, babe.
Oh, shit. Holy shit. Holy shit.
Let him go. Don't go near it. They're gonna hit you, and I don't.
I'm trying to
deal
box
with
them.
it.
Oh, they're
he's
gonna
got
box.
it.
They've
They
got a
are
box.
cops. I'm thinking of it. I don't know, but whatever they're doing, they're
Holy shit. Holy
wait,
shit. Oh my god.
Let this guy do his thing.
Okay.
Let him do it. We're not part of it.
Holy
This person's part of it too. They're the ones that got hit.
They got hit?
Yeah, the guy hit their back end.
Oh
That's why I said let them take care of all this on their own. What are you doing?
letting him over.
That's the car. But I don't want to be a part of this. Don't.
Well, I can't go anywhere. Their car died?
No. The trucks aren't letting them go.
Good. What did the police say?
They said for us not to follow them. They have already people in the area, and they will call us. I don't want to be where we can be hit.
Oh, shit.
No, don't.
I'm
just
trying to go. I don't know where to go.
They're
boxing them in.
I know. I don't want to be a part of this.
So we're coming down to grab some food, and all the way up by Ross on Loman. That's when she went over her first curb.
In the red car?
And yes, and then she.
Do me a favor, just wait over there.
I'm the guy in the white shirt.
That's fine.
She all the way down Loman. I was on the phone, letting her know, letting everybody know, hey, you got a drunk driver, clearly.
Hello, ma'am. Hi. Owen Gold, Los Cruces Police Department. Are you injured? No? Okay. Do you have your driver's license on you and then a registration and insurance of the vehicle?
Yeah, why?
Well, you're involved in a crash, it appears, so I need to get your information to add you into a crash report.
Why?
Because it's required to do a crash report that I get your driver's license.
I don't have a crash report.
Well, you're involved in a crash, ma'am.
I don't have a crash report.
Okay. Do you have your ID on you?
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay. Do you mind if I see it? That's okay. Did you spill something on yourself, or no? Your pants are wet. Are you injured?
No.
Did you hit your head or anything like that in a crash? Or no? Are you diabetic? You take insulin? No. You take any medications? Do you have your registration insurance?
I don't have a car.
What?
I don't have a car.
You don't have what?
I don't have a car right now.
You don't have what?
I don't have a car.
cover?
Car right now.
You don't have a car? Where is your car? Huh? Las Cruces? That's where your car is? Where are you heading? You're heading to Las Cruces? Where are you coming from?
Mexico.
Huh?
Mexico.
You're coming from New Mexico and you're heading to Las Cruces. Is that what you're telling me? Okay. What part of New Mexico are you coming from? You don't know? I will take it. I wanted it. Alright, hang tight. What's your name? What's your name? What's your name?
Yeah, I can tell you.
Evelyn. Alright, Evelyn. Hang tight.
Hello, ma'am. I'm Officer Nelson with the Los Cruces Police Department. What's going on? Huh? Say that again?
Nothing.
So what happened? Do you know where you're at? Say that again?
El Paso.
El Paso? Okay. Do you mind, where are you coming from? Say that again? You're coming from Los Cruces? Okay. Have you had anything to drink tonight, ma'am? You haven't? Have you had anything to drink tonight? No? Okay. Do you mind taking some tests for me to see if you're okay to drive? Yeah? Yes?
She said yeah.
Okay.
Where are you going, ma'am? New Mexico? You're in El Paso right now? Can you step out of the vehicle, please, and put your phone down?
That's all official. Staff 41 lit. I'm 36. Stop it.
Go over here towards the back of your car.
Let's step. Over here.
Have a seat on your rear bumper, man.
Right here, ma'am.
Have a seat in your bumper. You're gonna fall. Turn around.
Set.
Sit down. How much have you had to drink? Not that much. How much is not that much? You can't even stand on your own 2 feet. How much have you had to drink? And I don't know if you know this, but you're in the city of Los Cruces and you just caused a crash. You're not in El Paso, you're in Los Cruces.
I caused a crash.
Yes, so you're in a crash. That's why we're here. So how much have you had to drink?
I don't know. You figure that out.
Okay, sounds good. We'll do that. Go ahead and tell her with your hands on your feet. Go ahead and start.
Okay. Okay, ma'am, go ahead and put your feet together. Stand up.
No, have her sit down.
Okay.
Sit on your bumper, man.
Sit on your bumper. Go ahead, sit right there. Go ahead and put your feet together. Heel to heel, toe to toe. Just like I'm doing. With your feet together.
It's fine. Just go ahead and sit.
Well, there we go. All of you that have been watching my videos for quite a while know that I'm not the biggest fan of field sobriety testing. I believe that there are circumstances that it's just absolutely not necessary, a waste of time. And I understand. I know the procedure and why it's important and so on and so forth. But when you modify the FST to proper butt against the bumper of a car instead of standing up with her hands to her side, you defeat, a good 50% of the test, because a lot of it has to do, of course they're looking for, this is the eye stagnus, and I get it. And you can get that without even being out of the car or sitting down, standing up, or anything. But there is no way in the world that this person is going to be able to perform any field sobriety testing. None. The verbal maybe could do the alphabet, maybe counting backwards and da-di-da-di-da. But they could be done with this in just a matter of minutes, and they'll spend an hour on it. And, the resources, I mean, there's 2 or 3 patrolmen out there along with the this officer Nelson who's conducting the FST. And, with body cam and dash cam, and the evidence is there. And, I think they're spinning their wheels at this point. But for our entertainment, we'll get to watch it. And she is wasted. No business operating a motor vehicle whatsoever. Totally blitzed. She had to hug the car just to remain upright. Finally admitted that she had just a little bit to drink. And then again, some of this may be not alcohol related. I've seen situations where there was just a very little alcohol, and some dummy took a Xanax bar or something and half nodding out. So anyway, well, we'll have a little entertainment here. We'll get on with this field sobriety and see how that goes.
All right, ma'am, stay in this position, okay? With your eyes only. Can you move your hair out of the way?
Can you get your flashlight out?
Can you move your hair? With your eyes only. Go ahead and watch the tip of my pin, okay? Up here.
Have a seat right here. Sit down on the bumper. Sit down. Sit down on the bumper. There you go. Put your feet together. Put your hands to your side. 47 like that. Hands to your side. Stay in this position. Continue. Your eyes only.
Go ahead and watch the tip of my pin with your eyes only, okay?
Do you understand?
Yeah, I understand. Up here. With your eyes only. Ma'am, over here. Do not move your head. Over here. Okay. Keep watching the tip of my pin, okay? stand up straight, ma'am. Watch the tip of my pen. Okay, ma'am. Can you go ahead and stand over here for me?
Blue line. How about you just left side right?
At this, on the blue line over here? Over here? This blue line? Go ahead and stand on this line.
So how about this? You are so under the pressure that you're impaired. We're gonna do what's the word I'm looking for? We're gonna do other additional tests. You can't even do these. So let's go back over here so you can lean up against the bumper because you're gonna fall. I'm scared you're gonna slam your face into the ground. We're gonna do secondary tests. You understand? Sit down here again. Do the numbers. Relax. Put your hands to your side. Have a seat. We're gonna do the G to O. Stand up. You watch him real quick, bro? Just watch him real quick.
Yeah, I got you. Say again, ma'am? We're gonna do some other tests, okay? Just because we don't want you to fall and hurt yourself or anything like that. I know it's pretty cold, so just bear with us, alright? Okay, ma'am. So can you start? You know your alphabet, correct? Okay. Can you start at G and finish at the letter O?
What?
Start at the letter G and finish at the letter O.
You need to speak up here. There's a diesel engine behind
Yes,
you.
sir.
She can't hear you.
Center 967, 988, we'll project.
So I'm gonna need you to say your alphabet starting at G and finish at O. Can you do that?
G.
You're just gonna start at G and finish
Center
at O.
983, we'll project.
Do you understand?
I don't know.
Say that again.
I don't know.
You need your alphabet. You're gonna start at the letter G, and you're gonna finish at the letter O. Okay? Do you understand? Okay. Go ahead.
Yeah, wrap it up, boys. She can't even process what you're saying. She hears you. She thinks she understands it, but she's so intoxicated, she can't process the instructions. Wrap it up. You know, charger. You have. I just don't understand why they're going any further. I mean, it's obvious that she can't process the information. She can't even put a sentence together. A half a sentence. Just wrap it up, boys. You're just wasting time now.
You may begin, ma'am. You may begin the test.
So G.
You're gonna start at the letter G and finish at the letter O.
So G.
You may begin the test. You're gonna fall. Have a seat on the bumper. You have any questions about the test? Then begin.
So G.
You're gonna say your alphabet starting at G and you're gonna end at O.
Okay.
You may begin. Ma'am, you may begin.
Let's try the. What's that? Yeah, so let's try with the finger. Yes, sir. And then after that, we're gonna get our answer. Yes, sir.
Ma'am, so you're gonna touch the tip of your thumb. Look at my fingers. It's gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay? You need to do that 3 times. Do you understand? Can you do that? You may begin.
Yeah. So she wants to put this out.
Explain it to her one more time.
So, ma'am, I need you to touch the tip of your thumb like this. It's gonna go 1. The tip of your fingers. It's gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 3, 2, 1. That counts as 1, okay? You need to do that 3 times.
Not fall. Sit up. There you go.
Do you understand? Okay, you may begin.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 3, 4, 5, 3, 4, 5.
Evelyn, you can relax. You can relax. What are you gonna do? 15? What's... Okay, I'm good with it. Yeah. No, I'll help him out. Evelyn, stand up for me. Turn around.
Why don't you walk her like that?
Yeah, okay. We'll walk. Yeah, I'm good with it. We're gonna walk you over here towards my car, okay? Yeah. Oh, we're gonna let her fall, but we're gonna have to drag her over there.
So, ma'am, go ahead and put your hands behind your back.
Make sure you're still holding her shoulder.
Yes, sir.
There you go. I got her here. Just put the handcuffs on her. Can you get some light real quick, bro?
Apartment 99, you say?
Your finger in there? There you go. There you go.
Copy.
Yeah, same thing on that side.
Why?
Copy.
You're being placed under arrest for DUI.
Why?
You are extremely impaired. Given the fact that you caused an accident, we had numerous people saying that you were swerving all over the road and unfortunately ended up crashing. And you think you're in El Paso, you're in Los Cruces, and you said that you've had a few to drink, which in my experience has been a lot more than just a few. Have a seat right here.
Or just don't drink coffee.
Have a seat right here, man. Watch your step, please. I'm gonna hold you the best I can. I just don't want you to fall. Okay? There you go. Put this up on it.
Okay.
Alrighty then. So, as we know from experience, most of the time, once the cuffs are on, we start going through that range of emotions. This one seems to be extremely passive. However, I'm wondering if she's going to go through the whole gambit of emotions. She's a little befuddled as to what's going on. She seems to be kind of passive, but is that going to wear off? I guess that's the question. I don't think so. I don't think there's much aggression in this one. Certainly doesn't look like a headbanger. I don't think she can process anything to come up with all of the I know my rights, because I watch Facebook and TikTok. So I don't think we'll go there. We'll see. It's going to be interesting because they are going to get her into booking, and it ought to be entertaining. We'll see. So far, pretty passive.
What's that, ma'am?
My best friend.
I'm sorry?
My best friend.
Your best friend? Okay. So now.
Okay, Evelyn. I'm gonna read you something, okay? Listen to me. I'm about to tell you something important. You are under the arrest for DWI. The New Mexico Implied Act requires you to submit to a breath test to determine the alcohol content of your blood. After take your test, you have the right to choose an additional and independent test. If you choose to take this additional independent test, you will have the right to a reasonable opportunity to arrange for a physician, a licensed nurse, or laboratory technician or technologist who is employed by hospital or a physician of your own choice to perform an additional chemical test. The cost of this additional test will be paid by the law enforcement agency. Do you agree to take this test?
No, because I don't live in the state.
Say that again?
I don't live in the state.
You don't live in this state?
So is that a yes or a no to the breath test?
No.
I cannot force you to take your test, but if you refuse, you will lose your New Mexico driver's license or non-resident operating privilege for 1 year. If you are convicted in court of driving while under the influence, you may also receive a greater sentence because you refuse to be tested. Do you understand?
No. I haven't been tested for everything.
Your right to speak to attorney or remain silent does not apply to the requirement of the New Mexico law that you take a breath test.
Okay.
Do you now agree to be tested?
Yeah, I guess.
It's a yes or no, ma'am. You don't have to if you don't want to.
Yeah, I guess.
So yes?
Yes.
Okay. Can you open your mouth up so you can see your mouth?
Can you open?
Yes.
Open your mouth so I can make sure there's nothing in there.
Lift up your tongue. Lift up your tongue.
Touch the top of your mouth with your tongue.
Lift your tongue up. There you go. Do you need to start?
10 over 4.
Ma'am.
Los Cruces, what you keep saying on that? If you can 77-2, please. Sure.
Go ahead and step out. Go ahead and face the vehicle. Ma'am, stand up. Stand up.
because you're falling and we're trying to put the cuffs on. So I need to grab you hard because you can't even stand up on your own. Got her?
Yes, sir.
Grab her. Walk this way, Evelyn. This way. Watch your step. Stand up, Evelyn. Step inside. I'm sorry? I don't understand you, Evelyn. I got her, bro.
I was on the passenger.
You were in the passenger seat? Are you sure?
Yeah.
I don't think that's what my camera saw. My camera saw you in the driver's seat.
I was on the driver's seat.
I promise you you were.
No.
Okay. What's your ear? Turn around, sit down. Sit down.
Sit down.
I don't know why you're trying to put me like that.
Sit down.
Just have a seat, please. Thank you. You have to put that in between our parts. Okay. Here, use the wall. I want you to fall, okay? Lean up against the wall because you're gonna fall. There you go. She probably threw up on herself. I was already there though. Alright.
How's this?
650? Yeah, put it. Come right here. She's already up. Come to visit. Stand up. Stand up the best way you can. You see this mouthpiece right here? We need you to blow on it extra hard for about 15 seconds.
Blow hard.
Relax. Stop. Take a deep breath and blow into this right here. Blow harder.
Like you're blowing out a candle.
Get it real closer. Stand up. Take a few breaths. Hold on. Take a few breaths. Are you ready? We need you to blow on this really hard for about 15 seconds. Do you understand? Go ahead and begin. Hard. Are you able to blow on it or no? Try it again. Because I'm only going to give you a few tries. I'm going to take your action as a refusal. Relax. Are you sucking on it or are you blowing on it? You're blowing air out? Okay, you're not doing it hard enough. This thing isn't detecting it. I want you to blow harder to where it detects it. That's what I want you to do. So try it again. I'm only going to give you a try or two more.
give you one more try, okay? You can't do this the entire time. I'll give you one more try, and if it doesn't work, your actions are going to be taken as refusal. Do you understand? Are you able to blow on this? Blow air out? Because I can't, it doesn't seem like you're blowing air out. You're just tensing up your body. Take a deep breath and blow it out to this mouthpiece, please. Sorry? Move your hair. Move it back. Like that? Is that better? You can take a deep breath and blow out as hard as you can.
Blow into it. Like you're blowing out a candle.
We're going to take her actions as refusal. Hey bro, so we're going to take her, it's going to be Ag. I've been telling her like 20 times to blow it. Seems like she's trying, but not like it ain't reading it. So, there's no sample introduced, so I'm going to leave it as her actions, but I told her a few times. Okay. So, I don't think given her level, bro, I don't even think she knows what's going on. See if she wants to do blood. You're going to take her to the hospital, right? Trying to put your jacket back on. Is that better? Or should be Ag? So we'll walk her back over there. And we're gonna read her the implied consent act again. We're gonna request blood.
Okay, ma'am, I'm gonna read you something else, okay? Listen to me.
All right, out in the field, Officer Nelson had a little bit of a difficult time reading the consent form. Let's see if he does better in where the lighting's a little better. I have a feeling he needs to work on his reading a little bit. And she's going to hear what's being said, but she can't process this. I mean, she can't process the information. I'd be lucky to get a response out of her. But she wouldn't blow. She wouldn't blow in the tube enough to get a test. And they can actually, I believe New Mexico has, they can get a search warrant if she doesn't consent to a blood draw. So one way or another, she's going to get tested. She probably doesn't realize that. We'll see how this goes. Officer Nelson, please work on your reading skills.
Listen to me, I'm about to tell you something important, including a right you have. You are under arrest for DWI. I am requesting that you consent to have your blood drawn and tested to determine your alcohol and or drug content of your blood. You have the right to refuse to consent to my request. If you refuse to consent, you cannot face criminal penalties for your refusal. Do you understand that right? However, refusing consent has other consequences in accordance with the New Mexico Implied Consent Act and state law. Those consequences may include losing your New Mexico's driver's license or non-resident operating privilege for 1 year. Additionally, the fact that you refuse consent may be used as evidence against you in the court of law. Do you understand these consequences? Additionally, if you consent to have your blood drawn and tested, you have the right to choose additional independent tests. If you choose to take this additional independent test, you have the right to a reasonable opportunity to arrange for a physician, a licensed nurse, or a laboratory technician, or a technologist who is employed by the hospital, or a physician of your own choice to perform an additional chemical test. The cost of the additional test will be paid by the law enforcement agency. Knowing your right to refuse consent, the possible consequences, and your right to independent test, do you give consent to have your blood drawn and tested?
No.
I will repeat my question. Knowing your right to refuse to consent to have your blood drawn and tested, the possible consequences, and your right to an independent test, do you give consent to draw your blood, get your blood drawn and tested? If you continue to remain silent, I will consider you to have refused my request. So that's a no?
So what are we charging them? You're gonna mess up your shoulders that way. We're gonna help you out. So remember, don't pull the shoulders up. Are you able to kind of stand up a little bit? Because I don't want to mess up your shoulder. Try standing up. 'Cause I don't want to pull your shoulder and dislocate it or anything.
Okay.
Can you try to stand up on your legs?
Yeah, hold on.
He's uncomfortable with the bench. I'm not taking it right now.
Oh,
Hang on, just sit like that. We're gonna uncomfortable you and then we're gonna check over.
All right, so they transported her to the hospital, and she had her draw, and she was subsequently charged with aggravated DUI. And then looks like she entered on May the 8th. She entered a plea of no contest to the charge and entered into a sentence deferral program, it looks like. Yeah, deferral program that would lead to the charge being dismissed as long as she satisfies certain conditions by the court. Don't we love these deferral things? Aren't they just great? Yes. That way, when she goes and does this again, if she satisfies the court, they'll just. There's got to be more punishment than that. Of course, it doesn't say what the court cost and stuff were. I'm sure it cost her a couple $1,000s, but I'm not a big fan of all this deferral stuff, especially under these circumstances. Maybe if someone tested, a few points over legal limit and they seem to have their faculties about themselves. This girl had no business even being anywhere except locked in the padded room. She was so screwed up. So, yeah. Now, should stay on her record, but then again, the courts don't seem to punish much for habitual anymore. Used to be habitual, it would get you stiffer sentences and more punishment, but as we all know, that just doesn't happen anymore. I'm kind of curious I'm gonna have to look and see what Los Cruces policemen, what their starting salary is. I was kind of shocked to find out that some of these departments start officers under $50,000 a year. That's insane. Kind of like school teachers. It's ridiculous what we pay public servants in this country. All right. I'm proud of the Ram. I'm gonna look that up. I'll post it on here and see what their starting salary is. I bet you in New Mexico, my guess would be it's probably somewhere between $40,000 and $50,000, something like that. A little bit of seniority, maybe a couple stripes might get you up over 50 or something like that. But that's just not enough money. Not for law enforcement. Of course, they want to, everybody wants to defund the police. Yeah, that's a good idea, isn't it? Nothing like lawless chaos in the streets. That's what we need, right? Like Seattle and Minneapolis and Milwaukee and, yeah, you name it. Look how well Chicago's doing. All right. I'm proud of the Ram. I'm a little too tired to be pissed off, but boy, these piss me off. Till next time, I'll be gone.
Jesse, don't go! Jesse, no!
I'm sorry, Daisy, but I'm a loner, and a loner's gotta be alone. Yeah!